him.
There he is.
Hi, Bazzi. Welcome. Welcome to your own virtual meet and greet. Bazzi, I think your microphone is muted, but welcome. I am Nina from 95.7 The Party in Denver, Colorado. Yes, I think I can hear you now. Cool. Awesome. We're so excited that you are here, that you are doing this for your fans. We are in weird times right now, obviously, but you know, finding a solution is part of your job to be able to still connect with fans. And this is it, which is so cool. This is like my first ever virtual meet and greet doing something like this. I know everyone here is so excited about it. Bazzi, I think this is probably, I mean, you're sort of doing like a tour of these virtual meet and greets, right?
Yeah. It's interesting.
Are they super weird for you?
Actually, no, I actually have really enjoyed them. They feel really like personal, and it's cool to get to see people in like the comfort of their homes as they see me doing the same.
Yeah.
So I've really liked them, actually. They've been pretty fun so far.
So if it's not too much like TMI, like where in your home are you hanging out? Like where is your chill spot?
Right in my living room.
Ooh, very nice. Beautiful.
Yeah. Just hanging. Do I look ugly? I'm not gonna lie, I just rolled out of bed like 10 minutes ago. I'm just trying to see if I'm like weird looking or anything. No?
We were just talking about that. We were just talking about some of us just rolled out of bed and we're here hanging out, and we were wondering if you were doing the same. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you typically sleep in?
Well, like in these days, it's like, what else are you supposed like when I wake up too early, like there's only like 3 things I can do in a day now. So it's like I like to wake up at like as late as possible, so those 3 things like stretch out. So
there you go. I love that. Bazzi, I was looking you up and I was looking into your history, and I mean, you've done so much and your songwriting is so cool. And I was like, okay, do I ask Bazzi about writing K-pop songs, or do I ask Bazzi about how in the world he convinced his parents to move to LA at such a young age? And I think I got to ask you that second question. Like, how does that go down?
Yeah, I mean, well, me and my dad, you know, we always shared this pursuit in my music, and he was always very supportive of me and my passion. And I think like as a father, he just saw how much I loved it. And growing up, my dad was very much of a dreamer. I watched him fail multiple times starting businesses and companies, but I guess he kind of showed me at a young age that you can try for things that you want, even if you fall, it's okay.
Yeah.
So we moved out here when I was about 16, and had no real way of being able to afford to live in California, anything like that. But we made it work, and here we are.
Yeah, and here we are. That is so cool. So Bazzi, all of our winners here have a question for you. So I think
Good. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna scroll through. I gotta look at everyone. What's up, everybody?
Everyone wave.
Hey, Amanda, I see you with the cosmic in the back. Okay, sweetie, I see you.
Yeah. She's freaking out right now. Emily does too. I see it in Emily's screen.
Wait, where's Emily? Emily's got cosmic too. Wait.
I see it.
Let's go. I see you. Okay. Nice.
That is awesome. So, Emily, I'm going to put you on the spot. Go ahead, unmute your microphone. I'm going to let you ask the first question.
Hi.
Hi, Emily. How are you? Oh, you got the throwback cosmic shirt on too.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay, I see. You. Love
it. So my question is, what does success mean to you?
I think success to me really means just being happy and being present. I mean, once you realize and once you have like a little bit of, you know, commercial success, and I think you understand that it doesn't fulfill you. If anything, it leaves you hungry or wanting more, which is fine. You know, it's okay to stay motivated and, you know, in that pursuit. But I think success is being happy with yourself, being happy with progress you made with yourself, having healthy relationships around you. In all facets, I think that's success.
Awesome. And then Estella, we're We're gonna do your question next. Why don't you go ahead, unmute your mic and ask your question.
Estella.
Okay.
That's
Hi.
a cool name. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very, very good.
Okay,
Actually,
so
I'm
my
not very, very good. I'm good.
okay, so my question is, so will you ever release Eyes in like the next album or so?
Yeah. Okay. So Eyes definitely won't be on the next album, but I see like how many of you guys always reach out and ask about it. So like at some point, I'm sure I'll put it on like SoundCloud or something for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see Amanda's screen right now? She made a sign for you.
Wait,
So
where's Amanda's screen? Wait, where? I'm sorry, I gotta scroll over. Drop
oh,
Eyes.
and Michelle
Wow.
has a sign for you.
Okay. All right, I'll put it out.
Thank you for your question, Estella. Let's go to Amanda. Unless that was maybe the same question.
No. I just wanted to say also, Cosmic is the best album to this day. No one will ever top that. Thank you for putting out some of the best music ever. Okay. So I know that you write and compose a lot of songs for other artists, especially like SM artists like EXO. Ooh La La and The Eve are two of like my favorite songs ever.
Oh,
Has it ever happened that you give another artist a song and then regret not keeping it for yourself later on?
You know, it's interesting. Like, there's been times where I've went out, like certain artists have asked me to write for them, and I've written a record with like the specificness of my brain of it being for them, and then have finished the record and realized that I'm just gonna keep it, and I've actually like just withheld stuff and just kept it. But once I give it away, like you kind of lose the attachment to it, and once you like let another artist cut it and make a music video to it and all that type of stuff, it definitely feels like it's their property. So yeah, good question though.
And
Great
drop
question,
Eyes.
Amanda.
I know, I got you.
Thanks, Amanda. Let's move on to Alana. Go ahead, Alana, and unmute your microphone and ask your question.
Hi. So,
Ooh, I like the sleeve. You guys are fresh, man. Wow.
Thank you. I'm tatted as hell. It's everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way there soon enough.
Yeah, you need to catch up.
I know, I do. You're right.
So we decided to just ask, do you have any other talents other than singing?
Man, yeah. I'm okay. I'd say I'm pretty competitive at anything I do. We'll play basketball, we'll play football, anything, and I'll like for instance, like if you're like 6'5", like one of my buddies, JaVale McGee, is like 7'1", and we play basketball together, and I just yank him, I just pull him, I won't let you beat me. So I'd say like my competitive spirit could be a talent, and if not that, I'm pretty good at 2K. It's good.
Well, that's good. That's good. We're pretty competitive too, so I feel where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. Let's play. Let's go.
Nice.
Hey, we can play all day.
Basketball squad with you right now. I see it. I like it.
You what?
You got your whole squad with you right now. You're ready to go.
Yeah, my kids. This is Josiah.
I love it. Beautiful. What's up, guys? Hi.
Marley and Journey.
Hey, how are you guys?
Aww.
Oh, amazing. Beautiful.
Awesome. Great crew there. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to Amada. Amada, go ahead, unmute your mic, and let's ask a question.
So my question is, what is the biggest piece of advice you would give your younger self who is just starting music?
Wow, you got the same. Are you guys matching? You get the same Cosmic poster and the same Cosmic shirt.
Actually,
Wow.
that's my best friend, and we met because of you.
Aw, that's so amazing.
Oh, my heart.
Aw, and you guys, wow. I need to put the shirt on too. We can all match. Oh, I forgot your question. What was it again? You said the best piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
That's just starting.
I'd probably tell him to just chill out. I was so aggressive as a kid, you know, I was so obsessive with music, and I would kind of do anything, and I would kind of be like, you know, worry more about yourself and your talent and your craft rather than how it's going to happen. Think about what it's going to be to make it happen. Yeah, I'd probably tell him to just calm down a little bit. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for your question. Let's move on. Crystal. Crystal, go ahead, unmute your mic, and let's ask your question.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Crystal, and this is my roommate, Jamie.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Where you guys at?
Good. We are in Denver right now.
Denver. I love Denver so much. I actually just almost thought about moving to Denver.
Oh, you should.
Really? It's
Yeah.
nice.
We'll
Really
show you
pretty.
around.
We'll show
Yeah, let's go. All right, I got you. I'll be right out.
Perfect.
So our question for you is, first of all, we actually saw you last year at Coachella.
Hey.
So we just wanted to ask you the question of, like, how was your first time performing? Were you nervous?
Yo, so weekend one, I was like, I've never really been nervous before getting on stage. I could only say like one other time was like the first time I ever did a television performance was on Ellen, and like right behind stage, I was like freaking out because it's just like you open it and Ellen's just staring at you. It's crazy. But Coachella was the only other time. Weekend one, I was like freaking out before because I had been like sneaking in the festival for like the last like 3 previous years, and it always felt so far away, and it was such a surreal dream to play that stage, and especially to be like on main stage at the time I was at. It was very, very surreal. So like going out there and there was 100,000 people in the crowd, like it was like everything that like it had built up to be. Yeah, it was kind of horrifying, to be honest. And like usually like you're nervous before you perform and then you start performing and then the nerves go away right away. But I was like nervous for like 15 minutes into my performance.
You were really good. Like you didn't sound it at all. You were amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Then weekend two, I was like, all right, I already did it. And then I was like, my weekend 2 performance was better if you saw weekend 2.
You think so? I know you got all the nerves out, so.
Yeah, for sure.
You were killer. It was so good.
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good question, Crystal and Jamie. Thank you. We're going to move on. Michelle, it's your turn. Go ahead, unmute that mic.
Hi. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my God. Hi.
How are you?
I don't even know what to say. Like, I love you so much. I'm going to like cry right now. I don't know. I met you in 2018 at Cosmic Tour, and like, you changed my life ever since. So I don't want to cry, but like,
oh, don't cry.
Like, I have so many friends.
I'll start crying.
Like, oh my God, I'm wearing your merch right now. You can't even.
Hey, wow! Did you guys all wear the same like line?
Yeah. So we're all in a group chat together, and it's called Bazzi Snapped on Twitter. I met Amanda, Emily, Amada, like all of them because of you. Sam and Adele are in there. So like, yeah. And I don't know if you see me on Twitter, but I'm always bullying you. So
I actually think I do. Like, I actually kind of mad at you. No,
yeah, I thought it would be funny if you like recognize me and you're like, yeah, that's the girl that always bullies me. But yeah. So I do love you though. And I'm gonna ask my question now because I've talked for way too long already. But so my question was, can you give us a hint about the new music? Like, is it different from what you've done on previous projects? Yeah. And is there anything that like we don't know about it yet? Like, are any features or anything?
Honestly, like the new music is such a different level than anything I've ever created or anything you guys have ever seen from me. It's very hard right now. I'm actually like seeing a struggle with myself of like going online and posting anything because I just kind of feel like it's not adding up to like what's coming, because it's like it's so potent and it's so special and it's so completed and thorough and detailed, and it's like it creates a problem like with the stuff that I already have out, because it's like it's working, right, and people are excited about it, and it's like, but I also know all this like large body of stuff I'm sitting on. So yeah, it can feel a little eager in these times, but when it comes, you guys will feel it and it will be really special. So
I'm so excited. We're so ready. So thank you.
Nice meeting you.
I love you.
Thanks, Michelle, for the question. Mariah, you moved from hanging outside to in the car. I hope you good? Like, let's unmute that.
Yes, I'm not driving.
Mariah,
my mom's driving.
Are you driving? Are you FaceTiming and driving? Oh, no.
My mom's driving. We
Hi,
just
Mom.
got off of work.
Wow. God, I love it.
So I want to ask you, what made you start singing?
That's always like a pretty interesting question, because when you're younger, you just dream about stuff and you just do stuff, and there's not really like a conscious effort or decision.
Mm-hmm.
I think I always just loved being able to entertain people. If that was making people laugh by making a fool out of myself, or you know, whatever I could do to make people smile and, you know, get people in it. And music was always a really good avenue to do that. So yeah, and I'd say, like, you know, sometimes you just feel like you're born with a love for something, and you're like born into something, and it's just who you are. And I feel like music was that for me. It's like, till this day, it's just like a silent voice in my head. I don't know.
Well, you're really good at it, and I love all your music.
Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Great question. Thank you. And last but not least, Jennifer. How about your question, girlie?
Last but not least, Jennifer was good. You better have a crazy question. You better really, you know, mess me up here.
Ooh, okay. Like, what's the best piece of advice that you would give to someone, like, about life?
I would probably just say this is the hardest part about life, but like, if you can do this, you will guaranteed be a happy person. I would say to learn to stop concerning yourself with other people's opinions. And it's still something that I'm challenged with every single day. It's like, I mean, so challenged with, but learn to put your self-value in your own opinion, in your own idea of yourself, and not in what another person or someone you love, or even if it's your mom or dad. You want to keep your value in your own opinion of yourself. Learn what you like, what you're into, from the little things to the big things. Like, pay attention to stuff your whole life, you know, be observant. And yeah, I think that's really it, is just knowing what you want. Because at a certain point in your life, when you do become independent, or if you already are independent, I think it's like, all you really need to know is where to go. Sometimes that's the hardest part. It's just finding that destination. And that comes from being observant your whole life and paying attention to things. And once again, you know, putting your self-value in your own opinion.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great question. Well, I think I got everyone, right? Everyone was able to get in their question? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and thank you, Bazzi, so much for doing these virtual meet and greets. I just think it's amazing that you are, you know, taking the time to connect with your fans in a different way, but still also a very personal way, which is just cool.
No, definitely. Thank you for putting this together. I actually have really enjoyed doing these. It's like good to get to talk to, because this is like, if you guys have ever done like other radio stuff, like this is really intimate. Like, you get more time to talk and, like, you know, speak to people.
It is, truly.
Yeah, really
I feel in nearly every meet and greet, it is so fast. And you're right. You got a point there. Like, everyone was able to ask a question and have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come on. Yeah. You guys are
Bazzi,
awesome.
thank you so much for joining us. I saw you were teasing on Twitter that you've been working on a lot of dope stuff, so we can't wait to hear it. Everyone in Colorado is clearly excited. I mean, you got fan groups out here, so thank you so much.
Hey, Nina, let's take that picture.
Yeah, let's do that.
Whoa,
Okay.
Kim just popped out of nowhere.
I did. I was just sitting in the background.
Voice of God. Just
Nobody needs to see me. Thanks, Bazzi. But we're ready to take a picture. Everybody smile like you. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, guys, everybody smile in 3, 2, 1. Got it.
I held that pose for so long, like way too long. I was like, yeah.
Well, it came out cute, so we're okay.
I hope so. You better get my angles right, all right?
Always begin the angles.
All right, everybody. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Bazzi.
Thank you, guys.
Questions. Nice to see all of you.
Thanks so much, Bazzi, for your time today.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you guys soon.